I nailed this win. Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, I am Karim. My channel name is Smell of Truth and it is all about fragrances. Today I got you 10 designer, or in the range of a designer, 10 affordable fragrances for spring. We are gonna start right away with the oldest one. The oldest one is Versace The Dreamer. It is fresh, it is floral, it has a good kind of tobacco note to it. It has some kind of sweetness, probably come from the floral notes, and also some kind of spiciness, some aromaticness. In my opinion, one of the best cheapies on the market currently. It lasts for around 7 hours. You have a good projection and you have also a good sillage. Now let's go with a more newer release. Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Toilette Intense. It is really weak when it is cold outside. So only wear this in spring when it is a bit more warm outside. Really only lasts for around 6 hours when it is cold outside. And I think this could stick up to 8 hours. Up to, maybe not exactly 8 hours, but I wanted to include it because it is pretty new and I don't want to give you all these borings, Bleu de Chanel and Dior Sauvage and all that other fragrances that you can see on thousands of fragrance channels. I want you to stick with me because other fragrances, you know, I want you to give you a top 10 list where you're like, not everyone talks about it. Karim talks about it and I appreciate that, so that's why I included this one. It has some... I think this one fits very good for evenings or for springtime. It is floral because of the iris, you have that kind of lipsticky note to it. You have some woodiness, you have some freshness, you have some aromaticness. Some spices to it, cardamom I think. It has some basil to it. Projection is okay. It's not mind-blowing, but you will smell different. The sillage is also good, but leans closer to the skin. So then next up, let me include some cheapies. So you have Club de Nuit Sillage. This one smells like an expensive fragrance from Crete. Silver, mountain water, I couldn't care less honestly. I am not a fan of Crete fragrances, they are totally overpriced, and Armaf is doing a great job on showing that they are overpriced, because you get something very similar, not exactly the same, but very similar. This costs like 40 or 50 bucks for 105 ml. And Crete asks like $350 for 100 ml, I'm not sure. Club de Nuit Sillage is kind of green, it is fresh, it is a little bit citrusy, it is aromatic, it could be kind of aquatic. There are no aquatic notes in there. It just smells a little bit aquatic. I don't know where this comes from. And I think Armaf did a great job on this one. It is long lasting, up to 8 hours, good projection and good sillage. Next up we got the most popular clone out there. It is also a clone from Crete. It is Club de Nuit Intense Men. I do like this one, but I prefer Lavender from Haramain. In my opinion, this one is a little bit smoother and it is a bit better. It leans more to the kind of greener side. It is not as smoky as Club de Nuit Intense Man. So, and it is also not so harsh in my opinion. Credits where credits belong, this one is a bit stronger. You get up to 9 or 10 hours with Club de Nuit Intense Man and up to 8 to 9 hours. So about an hour less of longevity with Lavender. Projection and sillage are equally, I will say, equally, but this one sticks out more because it is a bit more synthetic. The next fragrance is a bit underrated. You could see it as a hidden gem. It is popular, yes, but not many talk about it. It is Valentino Uomo, born in Roma. So this one, it is inspired by Invictus. You can tell that it was inspired by Invictus. It is fruity, it is sweet, it is not as synthetic as Invictus in my opinion. In my opinion, the quality here is better, and it is not so sweet. It has some kind of citrus notes that support the sweetness, so you have a kind of combination. In my opinion, this one is by far better than Invictus. I like Invictus, it smells good, but it is totally overrated, and same as Sauvage, too many guys, not really men, too many guys wore it. That's why I think you should move on. Longevity is around 8 hours, it has a good projection and it leaves a good sillage as well. It is definitely stronger than Invictus. The next cheapie on this list, it is also kind of hidden gem, although it gained a lot of popularity lately because of Curlyfragrance. So Michelle talked about it and I was like, okay, let me check this out. Yeah, if she thinks that something is good, I actually want to smell it, you know what I mean? Her taste is similar to my taste, that's why I trust her. So I bought Cristiano Ronaldo Legacy Private Edition Blind, and I don't regret it. High quality, you have a magnetic cap, the bottle looks good. Fragrance is amazing, man. This could actually be a designer fragrance. So on the price range of a Dior fragrance, for example, when it comes to the quality, man. Okay, so how does it smell? It smells like freshly showered combined with coffee and some sweetness. It is also woody and it is really lovely. In my opinion, really one of the best cheapies out there. A good signature as well. I don't think that you should wear this one in summertime, but it's up to you, you know what I mean? Longevity is really good, up to 9 hours. Sillage is great and it has a good projection as well. Next up, we have a fragrance that actually gained a bit of hate when it was released 2 years ago, because it is different from the whole line, you know what I mean? I do appreciate change, but sometimes it is not really necessary. In my opinion, this time it was necessary, because instead of a boring kind of, oh yeah, let's do another release of that and another release of that DNA and let's do something similar like that, like all these Sauvage flankers for example, it gets boring, you know what I mean? So, but this time they changed something and they did a great job with Dior Homme 2020. Unfortunately, at least in Switzerland, I can't find the original Dior Homme anymore. It is marketed as Dior Homme Original, but I can't find it in Switzerland. I don't know what's the matter. Is it discontinued? Was it replaced by the 2020? I have no idea, man. But it is not about Dior's shitty marketing strategy, it is about the fragrance, right? So, this one, man, it is fresh, it is spicy, it is woody, it has some greenness to it. This one is a really nice, modern, signature kind of fragrance. I think the best time to wear this fragrance is in springtime, but you can wear it also as a signature scent, although it is not that strong. It lasts for 7 to 8 hours, has a good projection, leaves a good sillage. Next up, I'm going to make this real quick because it is popular as hell, everyone knows it, everyone knows how it smells. It is Prada L'Homme. I had to include this one because I love it in springtime. Powdery, clean, soapy, floral fragrance. This is one of the most perfect office fragrances that you can wear. It is inoffensive. Literally everyone is going to like this fragrance. It is a good compliment getter and good to make good first impressions. Lasts up to 8 hours, good sillage, good projection. Next up, another more newer release. Didn't gain so much popularity, but maybe we just need people like me that enjoy it and talk about it. Or people like Ross, for example, TLTG reviews. I think he mentioned that this was his favorite from the line. It smells really good and it is really growing on me. That's why I am including this one. Acqua di Gio Profondo Lights. This one, you have the Acqua di Gio DNA, but greener, woodier and more modern, man. You have a kind of green woody Acqua di Gio. Nice. It lasts for up to 8 hours, maybe even longer when it is warmer outside. Has good projection and leaves a good sillage as well. I am not disappointed. Normally I would be like, another Acqua di Gio flanker, come on, but Giorgio Armani actually created something really good here. Normally this will be the last one because it is actually called top 10. Let's make 11, I don't care. Forgot how to count to 10, have to practice more. This one also new release and in my opinion the best from the line. I really like it. And normally I would be, oh yeah, another flanker of this and another flanker of that. Why do you have to keep on? But this time I was like, okay, I'm kind of impressed. It smells still similar to the one they came before, but I think the DNA is going to last for another few years. Yves Saint Laurent Y Parfum. You have this sage DNA from the Y line. You have some freshness to it, you have some kind of greenness to it, but this one is sweeter in the dry down. And it is more mature in my opinion. It is still sweet, but the sweetness, just sweet. I don't know how to explain that. Lasts for easy 8 hours, good projection and good sillage. Last but not least, going to make this real quick because I talk about it a lot. It is Rasasi Hawas. So Rasasi Hawas is a kind of mixture of Invictus Acqua and Invictus. You have this aquaticness and you have some kind of bubblegummy sweetness. You have also, you could get some kind of fruitiness, some kind of watermelon note out of it. Man, you can get 100 ml for less than 50 bucks. And it smells very similar to the old formulation of Invictus Acqua. They got reformulated, you know, reformulated and watered down to death. This one is a beast. It lasts for over 10 hours. Even in wintertime it lasts for over 8 hours on my skin, and it is a great signature scent. Fresh, aquatic, sweet, fruity and a little bit spicy. Great sillage, great projection. Once I wore this at work, I got complimented by the stranger. This is the first time I got complimented ever by a stranger. So it is so good that strangers come to you and ask you, sorry, what fragrance are you wearing? Habe ich etwas? Ich glaube nicht. Verpiss dich. Thank you very much for watching. Give this video a thumb up if you enjoyed my list. Subscribe to my channel to not miss out on any great content anymore. Leave a comment down below with your scent of the day, with what you want to see next on this channel, or if you want to see a review on a specific fragrance, my thoughts on a specific line or on a specific theme in the fragrance community, for example. No matter what it is, feel free to comment down below, as always in a respectful way. Thank you for watching, stay healthy and see you next time. Bye bye.
I stay the same, dude.